Yes, welcome to the Wisdom Talks. I'm Joe Wisdom. I'm so excited again to come to you, and always excited to know that you're following us and you're listening to some of the things that you're able to bring to you. And just going back to what we did last time, we were looking at how you discover your purpose. And I'm happy because of the reports that we are receiving from you people and the feedback we are receiving, your comments. You are going through your comments and as much as possible, even replying them and also engaging you in one way or the other. And today I want us to continue and because life is a journey. Life is a journey, and after we discover our purpose, I realize that it's very important for you to discover your purpose. Anybody who doesn't know why he's on the surface of the earth might be basically going round aimlessly, not knowing, feeling depressed, frustrated, but when you discover your purpose, even in that hard time, even that hard situation, you realize you try to find good in it, you try to find the gold in that situation. So if you have not checked on that message, please go back and just check it out, and I know that it will add value to what you are doing. It's very important. Someone said, I think Miles Monroe said that that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Mike Twain again said that there are two important days in the life of a man: the day you are born and the day you discover why. So it's very important for you to discover your purpose, why you are on the surface of the earth. And also allow me to remind you, of the 3 bunker points that we gave out, and we said that no one is on earth to cause congestion. You are not on earth to cause congestion. You are on earth for a purpose. And we said again that no one is on earth to escort anyone. Sometimes you are hard hit by life, and sometimes you look at the way other people are thriving. You are surviving. Other people are doing very well. They are navigating so well in the waters of life, and you feel like you are just on earth to escort others. No. You are on earth for a purpose, and that is why you need to discover your purpose on the surface of the earth. Finally, we say that that you are not an accident looking for a place to happen. You are not an accident looking for a place to happen. You are tailor-made for a particular purpose. When God created you, he said you are good. The Bible says after God created everything, he said wow, and he saw that everything was good. So you are good to go. You can do it. You are going to do it, and nothing that will stand on your way. You have what it takes to overcome every challenge in your life. Today I'm so grateful to come to you again and to bring to you what we call the wisdom of life. The wisdom of life. And today's topic is what we are calling the phases of life, understanding the phases of life. And this is what we say: men are in sizes, but life is in phases. Men are in sizes, but life is in phases. And which are these phases of life? Which are these phases of life? I want to speak to a business person. I want to speak to an entrepreneur. I want to speak to a minister of the gospel. I want to speak to a career person. I want to speak to someone who is struggling with life. I want to speak also to some people who have been doing very well in the marketplace, but because of one reason or the other, maybe possibly what we call economic, what you are going through today in our economy, and possibly your business is not doing very well, or somebody who had experienced, a lot of money, somebody who was swimming in big money, but at some point you did one mistake that brought you down. You trusted somebody who was not trustworthy, and that is how you began going down. I want to speak to that person so that you can understand the phases of life. I also want to talk to another person who is doing very well, and you're feeling that you are at the peak of your life. I want also to speak to you so that you can understand the phases of life. Number 1, the phases of life is called the appearance phase. The appearance phase. When we talk about the appearance phase, this is when what you have always desired, you are very sure about your future, you are very sure of what you are doing. The appearance phase is when you come face to face with what you have always desired. You are are very optimistic, you are very positive, you are very hopeful that you are going somewhere. And you know, these are things that we feel every day. There's a day you wake up and in the morning you feel so energized. Actually, you feel like you cannot even get out of the way, or you cannot excuse anyone. You feel, vile we say in Kiswahili, huwezi hata ondokea gari, unasikia, hata gari ikikugonga hakuna mahali itakupeleka. You feel so energized. You feel like you are up to date. You feel you are at the peak of your life. That is the appearance level. And everybody who is in that level is so exciting. You feel so sure about life. You feel so excited about what you are going through. At that point, you are not struggling. At that point, everybody want to associate with you. At that point, everybody want to draw closer to you. At that point, even people you never mentored will call you mentor. At that point, the appearance level. When you speak, people gather. When you call, people gather. When you speak, people listen. The appearance level. But again, appearance level is just for a season. We are talking about phases of life. Appearance level is just because you are going through a season of life. You are in that appearance level because that is where God have allowed you to be. And when you're in that appearance level, God is trying to measure you. God is trying, God is testing you. God is testing you. He wants to see, how will you behave when you get into the next phase? How will you behave? I'm connecting this phase to the children of Israel. When they were in their land, they could do many things before they went to captivity. When you are in your land, you feel so secure. You don't feel like anybody can move you. You don't feel like anything can threaten you. When things are okay, you are very sure of what will be happening tomorrow. And sometimes God will always test you. Your humility will be tested. Your level of patience will be tested. And all these things, the way you treat others will also be tested. Now, that is the appearance level, where things are just appearance. When you're not even forcing anything, you are not struggling either financially or otherwise. Things are working out for you. You are only pushing things. You're only pushing things. And people are even connecting with you easily. You are not trying to explain anything. When you begin to speak, you are not proving any point. People are connecting with what you're saying. That is the appearance level. And people in this appearance level, in business, they become a voice. They have a voice in the marketplace. Everybody wants to connect with them. Even businesses that they are not even called for. People will get opportunities are coming to you. That is the appearance level. Then we get to our second phase. The second phase is called the disappearance level. And many times, listen to me carefully, God will bring you into the appearance level, then bring you into the disappearance level. When you get into the disappearance level, this is where things begin to come down. This is where frustration begins. This is where a business that was doing very well, maybe you are conned, maybe you get down, maybe the economy is not doing well, maybe your suppliers or people that your business partners and associate with withdraw, and you are right there feeling frustrated. When you are in the disappearance level, you get despised, you get a lot of, you get depressed, you get stressed up, and it's like the heavens are closed. You pray and you don't even feel like that prayer is going anywhere. That is the disappearance level. The disappearance level is when you are not sure about anything. It's when you feel like committing suicide. It's when you feel like you have no friends. The disappearance level will always come immediately after the appearance level. You used to hang in good hotels. You begin now to eat in Vibadiski. To the nearest kibada. That is where you can take your tea. From Kempiske to Kibadiski. And it calls for wisdom for transition. That is the time that that is the lowest point of your life. The lowest point of your life. And when you are at the lowest point of your life, people disappear, friends disappear, people will despise you, people will look down on you, people will not even look like they knew you. You call people, you are trying to borrow them money, they tell you they are not, some of them cannot even pick your call. So just know that you're in that disappearance level. You look like you're nowhere, you are a nobody. Even some of your relatives who used to celebrate you, they are no longer there for you. And most of them will say how you misused opportunities, how you didn't maximize on the opportunities, how you used to have this or that. And at some point, you feel like no one is on your side. And if you're married, at this point, if you don't have, sometimes even your wife can look down on you. But this is the place where you need very, very great support, especially from your spouse, from your children, or even from the people around you. But many times they will desert you. The disappearance level. But one of the assurances that I want to give you is that God never brought you at that place because he hates you. I want you to know that wilderness is part of the promised land package. Wilderness is a package. Is a package. It is in the package of Canaan. It's the package of the promised land. So just go through it. It's a season. It's a season that you're going through. And this season, it will come to pass. And that is why now, after you go through the disappearance level, here so many things are tested. Here you get to know who are your true friends. Who are with you because of what you have. And God will introduce you to new people. People who believe in you even when you don't look like it. Then finally you come to the reappearance level. What God showed you in the appearance level, he was not basically exciting you. He wanted you to know. He wanted you to see the possibilities of life. And in the reappearance level, that which disappeared begin to come back. So if you have gone down, either in business, in life, or even in marriage, there is always a comeback. And listen to me carefully. God can upset you to set you up. Let me repeat that. That God can upset you to set you up. God is not excited when you are running down. God is excited when you are doing well. And that is why in the marketplace, there is always a comeback. I keep saying that wealth is a spirit. And anybody who have, it says that there is a tree. There is hope for a tree that is cut down. That at the sprout of, at the scent of water, it will come back again. It will be, it will sprout back again. So going down the wrong lane does not mean that you are lost. It basically means that you are going to a place you have never been before. So don't give up. You cannot give up. You cannot give up just because you are in the disappearance level. Your comeback is near than when you first saw yourself in the appearance level. You are coming back, and that is my word for you today. You are coming back. Don't despise yourself. When you are down there, don't sleep with the fleece. Don't give up. Don't despise people. Sometimes you feel like you don't even want to pick people's phones. Sometimes it's very good to be very careful on how you treat yourself and how you don't despise others. Know that you are coming back and there are better days ahead. So never give up, never give up, never give up. I am Joe Wisdom, and that is Wisdom Talks.
Wema TV, the voice of hope.